Ready? So this is The More I Seek You in the key of D version. The original key is the key of E, so you can use the capo in the 2nd fret to be able to make that E chord sound. So today let's just use the capo in the 2nd so that you can play with the actual music. The key is you can play D2 chord with the middle finger and the ring finger. Since the low D is in the 4th string, so you better mute the 5th string and the 6th string. Because if you ring all together, like sounds like very muddy compared to this. Because this is a A and the E is no good because it's below than the D, you know, compared to it's not good. So it's not easy to do that. Maybe you can use the index finger to cover. Anyways, you have to cover it, or you can just try to not to hit it. Anyways, you have to mute the 5th string and the 6th string. The more I seek you. So what we can do, we can preserve these 2 fingers, middle finger and the pinky, like all the time. As we are adding this index finger at the 4th string, we can make A suspended 4th chord, A sus 4 chord. So this is you still mute the E string because you don't want to ring like, you know. The more I seek you, and then you can play B minor 7th chord as you're playing. What is this? This is looks like D2 over B sound, right? The more I seek you, but at the same time, this is a B minor 7th chord as well. It's very easy. You're just adding from the A suspended 4th chord. You just put 1 step over. And then, the more I find you. So this chord looks like D2 over G, right? The important thing, you have to mute the 5th string because it sounds bad if you ring it. So mute the 5th string. Theoretically speaking wise, this is the 5th, and this is 6th. 1 major 7, 6 chord. So we can say that this is a G6 chord. And this is an element of the 9. So this chord actually G6-9 chord. But it works. And the reason it works though, because this is a D2 shape, and you're playing over and over and over again. So it's very secure sound. Why? Because this is a tonic chord, you know. In the key of D, D major 7 or D major chord is most like the fundamental chord. When you hear, you feel like home. You know, that's the first place, right? From the D chord, you start like D, E minor, and F sharp minor, and G, and A, D minor, C sharp minor, 7 flat 5, and D. When you come back to the D chord, you feel like at home, comfortable. Even though D2 is like the side product from the D major chord, but still, it's like the homey, you know? So when you ring this like D2 sound with the other combinations, you feel like still like secure, even though it's producing like A sus4, B minor 7, G6/9 chord, but still you feel like home because of the D2 sound, fundamental sound. And there's another benefit as we do this, because definitely it will make your like the playing like so much easier compared to the more I seek you, the more I find you. It's okay, but even like the F sharp minor 7 chord, you can substitute with the D2 over F sharp. The reason this is so useful for the worship leader is because worship leader has to think about so many things at the same time. You know, the band, the drummer, and the lights, and sometimes I even check the lyrics. You know, whether the lyrics is going fine, and senior pastor, his face, whether he's happy with my song selections, and the audience, you know, the congregation, whether they're really worshiping, you know, and also you're singing also. So you want to sing better at the same time, the other singers, the harmonies, so many things are going on, you know. So it will make you like more like free from the guitar playing. So you can think about some other stuff too, you know, and even like Holy Spirit, God, am I doing this the right thing, you know, something like that. So very useful, and even sounds good too. And later you can even utilize with the like this kind of like the finger picking patterns, or like these kind of things also. So very useful. So it's like the same thing as you play QE concert. The more I see you, the more I find you. Ringing all the time. Same A. The more I seek you. Like a similar sound. So your ear listening 3 same tones. Whatever you play the chords. So it's remaining like the similar sound in your ear. So it's kind of smoother, you know. When you find out some personnel's like the if you can share something like with other personnel, you feel kind of easy, you know. Hey, you're from Mississippi? I'm from Mississippi, something like that. Hey, I've been there. Like, do you know him? Something like that. It's kind of like engaged. You can engage with them like easier. So even though you're changing your chord, if you can leave something like the common sense, it's kind of like smoother. It doesn't sound like dramatically changing. It's just like the I am D, I am A, I am B minor, I am G chord. This is kind of like smooth talker, you know.